Okay, here we go!
Just when you didn't think it could get any better, huh?
Welcome back to the Pretentious FIlmmaker YouTube channel. It's been a while since we've seen each other, but the start of another movie season means more reviews from yours truly. This week we'll be talking about FF7, so buckle those seatbelts and fill your gas tank with some diesel because it's gonna be one hell of a ride. You know, Hollywood is really stuck in the past. So many franchises have been caught in a never-ending cycle of trying to recapture the energy they once generated so easily. Tinseltown's quest for nostalgia has gotten so crazy that they're even willing to create parodies of gone-by-era staples like the 80s action film. Back then, actors took on whole armies with the kind of screen charisma that could lay waste to the entire weekend box office. Of course, the plots were ridiculous, the action sequence looked unrealistic even for cartoon standards, and the acting wasn't always spot on, but who cares? You got to see Arnold and Stallone murder baddies in droves. It was entertaining as all get out. Nowadays, the only way Schwarzenegger, Sly, Van Damme, Dolph, and even Chuck can grab the spotlight is to make novelty versions of their past silver screen exploits. With movies like The Expendables, it's essentially a farce that's only entertaining once and becomes gimmicky very quickly. My question is why? We don't need to see these movies because the sincere 80s action film is alive and well and better than ever in the Fast and Furious franchise. The seventh film in this cacophony of mayhem isn't a sad reminder of what was, but rather a gleaming promise of what action movies can still be. Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson, and Paul Walker are now the first and last names when it comes to the modern-day action film. They have managed to encapsulate the same emotions we felt when Rambo or Commando blasted their ways into our hearts, and somehow they managed to do it in a way that isn't beholden to yesterday's icons. And you know what? Good for them. They took a so-so franchise that was on the verge of insolvency after the third movie and slowly but surely transformed it into a highly entertaining mega franchise 4 films later that can now stand toe-to-toe with the likes of the Avengers. How many properties in Hollywood can boast that their 7th film is more successful both critically and financially than its first? That's a short list. So in closing, if you have an extra 2 hours or so, go see FF7 in the next few days. You'll laugh, you'll gasp, and you'll probably even cry. 5 out of 5. Alright everyone, see you next time when we talk about Avengers Age of Ultron. And thanks a lot for visiting the Pretentious FIlmmaker YouTube channel.